The winds still whisper their names, you know. The names of the brave who stood at Forgeheart in the final, desperate days of the Immersion War. They called it Forgeheart's last stand, a name earned in blood, fire, and sacrifice. Our tale begins in the Iron Peaks, where the grand dwarven city of Forgeheart was built within the caldera of a dormant volcano. But it was not dormant on that day. The city glowed red, not with the heat of the forges, but with the infernal energies of demonic horde. They swarmed the city walls, a tide of claws and fury, their roars echoing against the stone. But Forgeheart did not stand alone. A coalition, the likes of which Rune had seldom seen, rose to its defense. Dwarven shields locked with the scales of dragonborn warriors, their breath weapons searing through demonic ranks. The Fae, wild and untamable, moved like ghosts through the chaos, their magic a shimmering counterpoint to the hellfire. This was the Coalition, a desperate alliance against the encroaching darkness. Their goal was the heart of the invasion, the Obsidian Throne. It wasn't just a seat of power. They had twisted it into a conduit, a gateway radiating pure infernal energy, pulling more of his monstrous legions into our world. At its center, a demonic champion wielded a khopesh blade forged from nightmare and god steel, its edge capable of tearing rifts in reality itself. As the battle raged, lava flowed like rivers through the city's grand avenues. The air was thick with the stench of brimstone and the clang of steel. A grizzled dwarven warrior, whose name is now lost to all but the mountain's memory, saw the truth of it. They couldn't win by attrition. The throne had to be shattered. He fought his way through the maelstrom, his axe a blur of righteous fury. He was a force of nature, a testament to dwarven resolve. He reached the Obsidian Throne, his body battered, his armor scorched. Before him stood the demon champion, its laughter a grating sound that scraped the soul. They clashed, god steel against god steel, the very foundations of the mountain groaning under the strain of their duel. Then, from the rubble, a spine worm erupted, a monstrosity of bone and shadow sent to finish the city. It was the final straw. The dwarf knew what he had to do. With a final, guttural war cry that echoed with the strength of his ancestors, he didn't strike the demon. He threw his entire being, his very soul, against the cursed khopesh. The resulting explosion was blinding. A wave of pure energy tore through the caldera, shattering the Obsidian Throne and vaporizing the demon champion. The khopesh itself was broken, its fragments scattered like cursed seeds. The blast was so immense it tore a crater into the bedrock, a wound upon the land that would never fully heal. They call it the khopesh scar. Today, Forgeheart is a ruin, a ghost of its former glory. The caldera is silent, save for the whistling wind. But from the khopesh scar, a strange, sickly mist still pulses the blight crack. It whispers of ancient power and lingering corruption. Modern-day adventurers, like you, now explore these ruins, drawn by tales of lost treasure and forgotten valor. They say the shards of the shattered khopesh still lie hidden within the rubble, waiting for someone brave enough, or perhaps foolish enough, to try and reclaim the lost blade and finish the fight that began so long ago. The legacy of Forgeheart's last stand is a somber one, but it is also a beacon of hope. It is a story of how even in the face of overwhelming darkness, the courage of a few can change the fate of the world. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the lore of Rune. If you enjoyed this tale, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to join the pride. We are the Lions of Rune, and we have many more stories to tell. Until next time, stay brave, adventurers.